Unfortunately, well, actually, just give it a couple seconds to just announce it all. Alright, so we had to restart the lobby. So yeah, hopefully the race works now. Hopefully the lobby doesn't fail. Unfortunately, Tesdy was having connection issues, so he can't join. Unfortunately, Faxland decided he couldn't wait 5-10 minutes. Maybe actually couldn't, I don't know. So he isn't going to be joining. So our championship leader is not going to be here. It's lights out and away we go. For once, actually lights went out. Andre jumped to start. But for once, lights actually went out and the drivers went, which is pretty nice to see. And coming through turn 1, tentatively, we seemingly have not much contact. As you saw now from why the Ferrari spin. But all in all, no major dive bombs. Oh, it's actually Adam Dixon's retired from the session. He's got major contact back there. Godly Noob's also retired from the session. Oh my word. Safety car's not out though either. I think we've got maybe a VSC. I'm seeing the yellow flags, but nothing's really telling me if anything's happened. And I'm guessing we're under VSC or safety car, because we got crashed out Renault, full on yellow flags, Haas crashed out. And yeah, the game is just telling me yellow flags. I've got no clue if it's VSC or safety car. Overcast weather because we had to restart lobby. Drivers told me weather was just overcast. Seemingly no rain. Andre's entering the pits. Interesting call. Bantoft's gone up 6, DXSini's gone up 5. Are we back racing? I don't think so. A lot of drivers entering the pits actually. So we're seeing various strategies here. People on the soft deciding to pits, some others on the softs deciding not to stop. As Andre has gone on the mediums. Now I don't think the mediums will last 20 laps. Hell, I'm not sure if the hards would have. So I don't know if he's going for a 2-stop strategy here. But it is weird, I can tell you that much. And what I can confirm is Merv Martin clearly was also involved in contact, which is a shame because he's down in 15th. So to recap it all, Faxland, who from the lobby restart could not rejoin, or decided not to come back, is the championship leader, is going to get 0 points. Andre, who was still in first, decided to pit down in 11th, going for an alternate strategy. Could ruin his race. Het Bumpier, also in the championship race, is currently in first. DXSinio, starting down in say 12th or 11th, actually it's Merv Martins in second. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. The game is going full on crackers on me. DXSinio down in 6th or 5th, and he's also in the championship run. So the championship standings getting very interesting. And still yellow flags. I'm really surprised the game. Yeah, I'm seeing the safety car, but I'm surprised the game never told me that it was a safety car. But anyway. Yeah, pretty eventful start. Saddened for Godly Noob and Adam Dixon. They were in like 3rd and 4th. Something like that. So they could have had a pretty good race out of them. We'd have definitely seen some nice fighting between them and Merv Martin, who's somehow in 2nd and 1 lap down. I really don't know what's going on here. And so yeah, they're all the way down. Faxon's not even here. Don't know what's going on with Merv Martin. The Exercidio climbed his way back up to 6th of fucking off all the weird stuff that's been going on. Bantoft's in 4th. He went up like 6 places. Yeah, he's up 7. Jake Cecilio's up 6, Tan's up 6, Andre pits, some drivers pit. Okay, Merv Martin's back down in 15th, which makes more sense. So Bantoft's what now up 8? The game is going nuts on me. Merv Martin's back up to 2nd. The game has gone full on nuts. I don't know who is where, which is worrying. Don't know if Merv Martin's actually in 2nd. Yeah, okay. The safety car will probably go in this lap, maybe next. I just don't know what to say. I'm pretty stunned by all the events that have transpired in the final last 10 minutes. We had the lobby fail on us twice. Faxland not here. Godly Noob, Adam Dixon, both DNF, and they were both in contention for at least the podium along with Merv Martin. Andre's on an alternate strategy. DX is back up to 6th from like 13th or 12th. So yeah, pretty eventful. Safety cars in this lap, so we're gonna get racing again. I don't know if Merv Martin's meant to be in 2nd or if he's a lap down. Don't understand how he could have gone a lap down, but anyway, we're off once again. I see some. So the Exercinio and Roy side by side going down into turn 1. The Exercinio is gonna look down the inside, but I think thinks he's too far back actually, and I think he might have braked a bit too much because Alex Ham was right on his tail. Almost got passed around the outside as Bosman Picklin almost took a gander down the inside of Alex Ham. And people now basically keeping it in one piece as Bosman Pickle almost anally rapes Alex Ham. All in all, we seem to be on the go as Merv Martin. I don't know if he's in 2nd or not. Well, anyway, Ed Bumpier keeping it up in 1st. Bosman Pickle gets round the outside of Alex Ham. Now he's going to go down the inside of the Exercinio as well. Bosman Pickle on an absolute train of movements. Going past people. Couldn't get past the Exercinio though, able to hold off into 6th place. The Roy in 5th. Hurtling on closely behind Bantoft. Andre's up to 9th in the meantime. 1.8 seconds behind Alex Ham. So he's probably having a bit of a struggle to get past the drivers ahead of him. As the Exercinio goes down the inside of the Roy, now he's going to be forced around the outside and he's not going to be able to get past the Roy, fending him off nicely. Bosman Pickle looking to take advantage of the situation. Looked left up right. Was too far back though, seeing a DRS train basically forming over here. Oh no, Jim Robertson's in 15th. I think at pit though, so hopefully everything's okay for him. Is Alex Ham is apparently going to... Oh no, Andre's pit again. Oh no, I hope he doesn't have front wing damage. Alright, because Andre... Oh, I know what's happened here. Oh no, the game's completely ruined Andre. As Murph Martin is down in 15th again. So basically, Andre jumped the start, got a drive-through penalty. Under the safety car, he tried to serve his drive-through penalty and the game stiffed him and pitted him on mediums instead. Now he served his drive-through penalty. So Andre is down in 14th and will probably be needing to pit again. He's second in the championship standings, but it does not seem like he's going to be bagging a lot of points. As you see, about 5 drivers here, really close to each other. As Busman Pickle looked down the inside of Alex Sam. No, sorry, it was Alex Sam, I think, that got past. Sorry, looked around the outside, I think, of Busman Pickle. I managed to get past. And pretty nicely at that as well. Bantoft seemingly holding up the rest of the field. I don't know if the road would be able to catch up to A-Dude. A-Dude's already fallen 2 seconds off Bumpier. Or you see a couple of time penalties creep in. And yeah, there's seemingly DRS train. I think DRS is back active again, I'm not sure. But yeah, Busman Picker right on the tail of Alexam again, trying to get past him once more. But wasn't able to get again past. So Murph Martin is seemingly really down 1 lap. Or is in second. I feel like he might be in second and the game is just glitching on me, because it was somehow down 1 lap in the first 2 laps. So anyway, Tan 1212 gets past Legend. Nice to see Tan back up with us again. Was having some connection issues, I think last time around, had connection issues this time around again. Finds himself up in 8th. And Alex Sam and the Exercinio fighting it off. Alex Sam trying to get past the Exercinio. Look down the inside, but the Exercinio defending for his life. Defending really well. Up in 5th. Hasn't been able to really make a move past Roy. They actually, as I say, he's looking down the inside of Roy now. Managed to go around the outside. Gets past Roy. I need some water because for some reason I am really dry. But the Exercinio has been defending really well. Has been overtaking pretty nicely as well as Roy and Alexam are now side by side. Roy loses another place. Alexam gets past Roy. And Busman Picker's going to be looking to get past Roy as well. He's right on his tail. He's got DRS. He'll probably be looking to go down the inside. He's got quite a bit more ARS than Roy. Well, he looked left, looked right. See, he's so far back. Actually goes for a bit of a dive bomb, but only going to make him lose time and cannot get past Roy. Legend and Smith fell pretty close to each other as well. Jimmy Robertson and Andre seemingly all close, along with Simon Jr. all pretty close by. Andre significantly faster than 2 drivers out of him. In fact, goes down the inside of Simon Jr. on the S's. Oh no, they've touched. Oh no, and I think Simon Jr. is out of the race. I think we've got a full-on safety car. The game hasn't told me. It's definitely at least a VSC. But this is really, really bad for Andre. Oh no. So Andre has had the misery of a race as he touched along with Simon Jr. Oh, I feel so bad for Andre. Second in the standings, needing to bag as many points as he could to get close to Faxel, who couldn't decide not to race off the lobby restart. But he had to serve a drive-through penalty instead. The game pitted him. Then he had to serve a drive-through penalty. So as an extra pit stop, put him on mediums, which is a bad strategy. Now he's going to make contact with Simon Jr. I think it might have been Simon's fault. I'm not sure. So he's going to have to pit again. Actually, it was just a VSC because the racing incident's been cleared. We're back on their way. And there's like 3 drivers close to each other. There's this DRS train over here, but a lot going on. As these drivers are really close. on the safety restart. Sorry, on the VSC end. Not so much anymore as Dixasinho is really close to Bantoft. He's looking around the outside of Bantoft. And now he's going to look for the... Oh, they made a bit of contact. Dixasinho might have gone some front wing damage. Hope he didn't. But I forgot the word. Yeah, Dixasinho was looking for a switchback. He got it done. He got ahead of Bantoft. Really nice stuff from Dixasinho, who seemingly is having no pace in quali. Is in 3rd place. Some fascinating stuff from this lad. Doing a loss the first challenge, basically. But I hope he hasn't gone front wing damage from that contact with Bantoft. There's DeRoy and Busman Pickle are fighting it out. Busman Pickle gets past DeRoy. So DeRoy, who was at a point in like 4th, is now down in 7th. Bantoft and Alex are fighting it out. Alex got past Bantoft for a second, but Bantoft managed to hold him off and stay in 4th. And he's going to look down the inside, Alex Ham, of Bantoft, and he's going to get past. But Bantoft looking to fight back, but just can't. So he loses position to Alex Ham. It's Andre fighting alongside. Jamie Robertson gets past Jamie Robertson. And Jamie Robertson not looking to fight that one off. A bit too far back too. Looked a bit for a gander around the inside, down the outside, sorry. But just couldn't make it work. It's Legend, really close to Smith Pell. Well, these drivers over here are giving me a nice run, giving a nice ambiance to the race, fighting alongside, basically 9 laps already done. The race passing pretty quickly. I think the Dixasinho has slowly been catching up to A dude. I think Merv Martin is still in 2nd, even though the game's saying he's down 15th, 4 minutes behind. Pretty sure he's in 2nd. There's Andre and Ken TW fighting it off. I swear there was like quite a few seconds between them, and Andre is catching up pretty quickly. A Smith Pell and Tanto of 12 I thought were fighting it out. So what's happened here? DeRoy. Oh no, DeRoy spun. He's lost his front wing. And I was wondering why people were getting positions. DeRoy is not having the greatest races for himself. I don't think Merv Martin actually really needs to work his way up the pack. I think he's in 2nd and the game, my game is just registering him in 15th. I'm pretty sure he's in 2nd right behind Ted Bumpier. So I don't think he's got much catching up to do. I mean, he's literally just right there. But yeah, Andre now fighting alongside Ken TW, gets past Ken TW, right? Oh, DeRoy not having the grandest of times. I feel so sorry for DeRoy. As Andre... Oh no, Andre... what the hell has happened there? I think Andre spun, got some contact with Ken TW, I think. And Andre just not having a good race at all. Involved in more contact. As Busman Pickle decides to pit, decides the softs, so it's time to pit for the softs. A lot of drivers have gone in the pits. And honestly, this race has been all over the place. People crashing, people spinning. Oh my word. I don't know if Andre can stick out of those mediums to the end. Somehow I don't think he has front wing damage, thankfully. But he still lost so much time. But yeah, those mediums I don't think they'll last until the end. They'll probably have to swap to the softs near the end of the race. Probably bag a point or 2 or 4 if he's lucky. Well, he's got a lot of speed on him, so it's very possible. Bumpier, Alex Ham haven't pitted yet. They'll probably be pitting this lap because they're on the soft, so probably won't be making them last much longer, or probably won't be as fast much longer. But Bumpier decides, you know, I'll have another go around. Alex Ham. Oh, I forgot there's Merv Martin as well, who's also on the softs. Has not decided to pit either. Alex Ham, neither. Just they're sticking it out on the softs. As according to the game, the pit window is now open, so maybe we saw those drivers in the soft split a bit earlier than expected. I don't know why I don't have the interval on. I was wondering something's looking weird. There we go. Much better. Honestly, the drivers very separated, very far apart. Going into the game, Bosman Pickle's half a second of Andre, but I think he's more than just half a second apart. The Exasinio pretty close to the Smith Pell. I'm seeing around 4 drivers. Let me just find them. So yeah, Jamie Robertson, Andre, Bosman Pickle, 10, 12, 12 is kind of close. Actually, there's 2 drivers side by side. It's the Exasinio and Smith Pell fighting it off. And the Exasinio goes really nice round the outside. Makes it stick as well. And hats off to the Exasinio for that one. Beautiful, beautiful overtake. On a softer compound then, the Smith Pell, sure, but still beautiful stuff. Yellow flags apparently all around. I don't see anyone spun out, so I don't know why there's yellow flags. In the meantime, Murph Martin hasn't been able to catch up to Bumpia yet. I think he might just be just out of the DRS range, in fact. This legend enters the pits. Andre very close to Jamie Robertson. Maybe the yellow flags are just for me, because these drivers seem to be racing on pretty normally. As we're going through the fast S's. Andre looking to get past Jamie Robertson. He's going to have DRS now, so he's going to mount a serious challenge because Jamie Robertson's got no DRS, no one to help him. And he's going to go down the inside, and before the corner even comes, Andre is well ahead of Jamie Robertson. Goes up into 7th. Head Bumpier decides to pit. Merv Martin decides to stay out for 1 more lap, so I'm pretty sure he's technically in 1st and not in 14th. Alex Ham's also in the pits. Bantoft stays out and Adud as well. Quite a number of drivers still staying out. As Andre now has got around quite a lot of time between himself and Smith Pell. And DXS up in the 4th now that most of the other drivers have pit. Probably wants Adud and Bantoft to pit. He'll go up into 2nd, well 3rd actually, because Marv Martin has to pit. Honestly, it's so confusing. Almost halfway through the race. Bosman Pickle actually and Andre pretty close by. Not a 10th off though. The game just, again, today the servers have been absolutely insane. They failed twice on us. Intervals are wrong. People aren't where they're meant to be. Like, the game is not having its finest days today. As Alex Ham gets past Smith Pell, and Smith Pell they're still trying to fight off. But he's got no DRS and he can't. So he's just have to slot in behind Alex Ham. Unable to get past. I think Andre might be gaining slowly on Smith Pell. Adud and Bantoft both on medium, sorry. So their stints lasting definitely longer than the rest. Andre, I don't see how his mediums are going to last until the end. He pit on lap 1, I'm pretty sure. We're on lap 1, he's got 10 laps old. They still got a long way to go. Probably he's got another stop left in the strategy. Either that or he's gonna risk a puncture and go till the end. Which, to be fair, if he's got good tire management, and to be fair, when you're that fast, you can automatically get good tire management. He might be able to. I don't know. I really reckon going to the hards would have been the smarter idea, but unfortunately, I wasn't expecting to pit. I was just thinking I'll serve my drive-through penalty in the game. Pit him instead. Aidud and Bantoft are actually not so far apart. I think they both go past Merv Martin. So I think Merv Martin's down in 4th. I think Bantoft and Aidud are actually in 2nd and 3rd. As they're going 3 wide into the corner, both of them get past Bantoft. A bit of contact between Merv Martin and Aidud, as we saw, which allows Bantoft to almost get past Merv Martin. I think a bit more of contact between Bantoft and Merv Martin. That was a NASCAR move there from Bantoft, a bit of a bump and run. And so Merv Martin still in 4th, Aidud in 2nd, Bantoft in 3rd. That was a really nice 3 wide for a second there. So Osman Pickle actually has been able to keep within Andre pretty much. His tires a lot fresher. Well, Andre, I'm pretty sure, has been gaining on Smith-Pell. Slowly but surely making his way back up the field. As Merv Martin's made it past Bantoft. Well, Bantoft's going to look down the inside again. Now around the outside he's going to have more grip. Gets past Merv Martin once again. And these fighting between Bantoft and Merv Martin is allowing Aidud to escape just a tad. But none of them nowhere near hit Bumpier. He's just enjoying his time in 1st. And Dixie Asensio as well. Catching... Oh no, wait a second. Something's horribly wrong here. We take a look at Merv Martin, right? I think he might have been involved in some contact. Because he was quite far behind Alex Ham, or because he was fighting alongside Bantoft and Aidud, and he's far behind them now. And Dixie is now fighting basically alongside Bantoft. Climbing his way up the field, Dixie is. So really good stuff from him. Looking down the inside and then going around the outside. Bantoft blocks right. Dixie goes down the inside. Brilliant stuff from Visu. Bantoft now looking around the outside. He's going to have the inside line through this corner, but he backs out. Doesn't have the pace for it, and that allows Dixie to climb into 3rd. The final podium spot. And Dixie will be looking to catch up to Aidud. Close that 3-second gap that he's got. 3.2, 3.4 seconds, so somewhere there. And Bantoft now is going to get DRS on Dixie, but I think he's going to be too far back to consider a move. In fact, he is. Merv Martin, which we're seeing now, having the grandest of times. Oh, never mind, I was looking at Andre, actually, never mind. Andre's done some pretty nice catch-up on Smith-Pell. Bosman Pickle's still staying pretty close behind Andre, but Andre's really closed the gap between himself and Smith-Pell. Some good stuff from him. And Merv Martin as well, but yeah, I was speaking about Merv Martin. He hasn't really closed the gap between himself and Alex Ham. I think there was a bit of contact earlier on when they were fighting off between himself and probably Bantoft or Aidud or something, and just knocked him a bit out, lost a lot of time. Dixie being able to close the gap between himself and Aidud. Don't know if it's going to be enough to eventually catch up to Bumpier. Got like 12 laps left to go. As drivers slowly starting to close the gaps to each other, but nothing too spectacular happening. The Roy's down in 12th. It was doing pretty well in qualifying, and not so great during the race. It's a big shame. Could have grabbed some decent points, but down in 12th, not seemingly improving much either. Just hope for the best for him. Simon Jr. has left the session. I mean, he's been DNF'd a long time ago. I was surprised he stayed this long. He was probably spectating. It was nice of him to stay. be needing to review the incident between himself and Andre, though. Don't know what went through over there. Andre's right behind Smithpell's tail now. Half a second off. And Murph Martin's closed the gap quite a lot between himself and Alexam, actually. Still quite a bit left to go, but it's being closed as him and as Alexam and Bantoft almost went side by side for a second. And Andre as well, almost side by side with Smithpell. And Busman Pickle really just right behind them, looking for a mistake. And what the two make? In fact, as Andre made a bit of a mistake. Busman Pickle tried to pounce on it, but he was a bit too far back, almost made contact. Luckily they didn't. Alexam got past Bantoft. Apparently Alexam getting the fastest sector 2 of the race so far. And Andre getting ahead of Smithpell. 12 seconds between him and Bantoft. You know what I really hope? Oh, it's actually is Busman Pickle and Smithpell went along side by side for a second, and Busman Pickle got past Smithpell. So Smithpell slowly going down pecking order. Busman Pickle still being able to stay with an Andre. Bantoft out of the 1 second zone between to Alexam, so not gaining any DRS advantage there. A-Dudes was going, I think was losing a lot of time earlier on, and now is seemingly just staying in 5th as Andre has entered the pits, and it's such a shame. The fact that he's at the pit again, he's going on softs. So, Andre. He's 9 seconds behind Tan, 12. Let's take a bit of a look at tyres. At stops first. Bantoft is still yet to stop. And looking at tyres, basically Busman Pickle, Tan, to all of the guys apart from Bantoft that have stopped won't be needing another pit. Andre's just gonna need to drive the living shit out of his machine and hope to bag some points. I don't think first place is an option unless the safety car comes out, but even then it's gonna be a mighty hard challenge. Brilliant drives from Tanto of 12 and Dixacinio up 10 and 9 places, as Dixacinio was actually pit, and I'm surprised by that. Tires 7 laps old, so it was on a weird strategy. I don't know why it was on softs. So the Dixacinio is going to lose a couple places here. Oh no, Busman Pickles left the session. I'm going to quickly invite him. Oh no, don't tell me. Oh no, I think the session's died on us. The session's died. The session's died 19 laps in. Oh no, no, no. There was still a lot left of that race. Don't know what we're going to do now. Seeing what the drivers were going to do about this. How is Martin still in? I'm not in. What? I'm so confused. This has gone horribly wrong. looks like we might do a 25% race, 5 laps. I'm really confused as to what we're going to do here. I need the drivers to talk to me. So many drivers did we have left? We had, I think, 14 drivers still left in the session. I think I invited Adam accidentally. Okay, so we might take the result as is or do 25% another day. So we might not do a race here. It's very confusing. Still trying to sort here. I'm gonna put up a quick poll, although I think the drivers are pretty much making the decision. I'm currently holding a poll for drivers to decide. Hopefully we can get a nice unanimous vote. So we may just leave the standings as the session was. It broke at 19 out of 28 laps. So 2/3 of the race were done. must say, it's gone quite to something this penultimate race. It's really turned into something. So, for everyone that is still watching, it seems like that the race is going to end as is. We won't be doing another 25% race. We won't be doing another 5 lappers. Oh, sorry, 1 5 lap at least to decide it. What's probably going to happen is we're going to end the race as when the session ended on my end. And although the F1 regulations, because I found a rule right here which states if 75% of the race distance has not been completed and the race cannot be resumed, half points are awarded. The drivers are in favor of awarding full points instead, which I'd prefer that as well. I think it makes more sense. So it seems like we are gonna go with full points as the session ended, which means that Het Bumpier is gonna win the USA GP. A dude's gonna come in second. Well, actually, now I need to check penalties actually. Which is going to be a really big hassle because I don't have the race director. So yeah, I'm just going to have to sort all that out somehow. But it seems like full points are going to be awarded. I'd like to thank you all for watching. I think we're going to end it here today. Double stream. My phone server's really ruined it all. It looks like, yeah, dude, looks like you fluked the podium here. I think you fluked the second. Which is completely brilliant for you. As for the standings, with Faxel getting 0 points, Bumpier is gonna get at least 25. So that means that Bumpier... I need a quick calculator here. Is gonna be like 8 points, 7 points off Faxland. Andre, I don't think he's gonna get any points, which is, no, he's an 8th, so he'll get like 4 points. So he'll be like 14 points off Faxland or something. Honestly, this race was a real mess. And yeah, we're just gonna end it here. I thank you all for watching this double stream. This has been No, I was gonna go with my other YouTube outro. Oh my god. I thank you all for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We race every Sunday. Last track race of the season should be next Sunday, and there'll be more announcements on there for season 2. Thank you all for watching, and Godspeed.